Hi everybody and welcome back to my vlog. For today's vlog I just wanted to do a quick review of a pattern that I've just made, which is the Nina Lee Carnaby dress. So I'll just show you it first of all. I finished this at the weekend. It didn't take very long to make at all, and I wore it for there was a Sew Broom event on, and I wore it for that at the weekend. So there's two pattern options. You can either have it with the sleeves or without the sleeves. So I made version A, which is the one without the sleeves. It is quite a simple pattern, but there's also a few little nice techniques just to make it a little bit interesting. It's got bust darts, it's got some really nice deep pockets which you can line in contrasting fabric if you want, and it's an exposed zip. And then when you put it in, you use some ribbon to use as a zip shield, which is on the inside, so that just stops it rubbing on your back. I will try to insert a photo of that just to show you what I mean. But yeah, I sewed this up actually. Well, it took me about a day to do it really. I did intend to just start off a couple of weekends ago and just have an hour of sewing, but I got so engrossed in the whole process that I ended up practically making it in the day, and my husband did the tea for me, bless him. And then it was just a case of finishing off hems and all the little hand bits of sewing at the later in the week. So it gives you recommendations for fabric, which it says lightweight denim, corduroy, wool or cotton sateen. I used it's a baby cord. I don't know if you can see the stripes on it, not focusing, and found this a really nice fabric to work with. Size wise, I took my body measurements, and I was a size 8 for the bust, and I got to grade up to a size 14 for the hips and waist, and I just graded it up, and I just didn't have to make any alterations at all. Yeah, I just took my sizes from the body measurements and worked with that. So I had to grade out for the waist and hips. It is a 1.5 centimetre seam allowance, and I was a little bit worried that it might be a little bit tight under the arms. I have had that issue before, so to start off, I actually did a basting stitch just to test the sizing, and I just did it at 1 centimetre, which I actually kept the 1 centimetre under my arms, but then I did go to the 1.5 centimetre the rest of the way down, and yeah, I'm really pleased with the fit. Yeah, I think it's worked out really well. So I'm so pleased with the pattern that I've decided I'm going to make another one. So I'll show you my fabric for my second one. This another baby cord. It's called Purple Pomegranate, I think it's called. It's off Lamazi Fabrics, and it's a nice navy blue background with lots of brightly coloured pomegranates on the front. And yeah, I'm really pleased with that fabric. I actually had a £20 voucher that I won a couple of weeks ago from Lamazi Fabrics, so that's helped to pay for that. And I'm currently trying to work a bit on my finishing techniques, so just trying to do really nice seam finishes. So I was reading up on Hong Kong seams, I think they're called, yeah, they're Hong Kong seams, and I bought some bias binding in purple, and I'm going to have a go at finishing all the seams with that, just to make it look really nice on the inside. I did put bias binding on the bottom of this, if you can see that, because the length, I think overall the length is in the instructions, it takes to about 2.5 centimetres, I think it is. Just check that. Yeah, it's the hem is 1 centimetre, then turn another 1.5 centimetres, so that's 2.5 centimetres. But I didn't really want it any shorter than it was already, so I used the bias binding, so I've only ended up taking up, I think I only took up 1/2 centimetre on the length, and I was happy with that. I mean, I'm not very tall, but I don't like to go too far above my knee really, so yeah, happy with that now. And then when I was at Sew Brum, there was a fabric and pattern swap, and I picked up this fabric, which is quite a decent weight cotton fabric, and I thought it was quite a retro looking pattern, mostly yellows, like a pale turquoise and a, call it khaki, and I thought I'd have a go at making the long sleeved version with that, because we've got we're going to a 60s event next year. It's at Warner's, and there's a 60s weekend on, and I just wanted to make a 60s style dress, so I thought that was quite a good pattern for that. So I'm going to be busy making Carnaby dresses actually. Yeah, so that's my review, and hope you've enjoyed it, and see you again soon.